Now then, how are you? Welcome to Super Sunday. Last week was one of the best and most enjoyable sales I personally have ever done. I decided to change things up a little bit and I wanted to go with some stuff that's like my choice, what I like to do. What I like to do is go and source local, good quality produce, go to markets, get involved with farmers, get to meet a few people. And last week we introduced it and it was the best sale we have ever had. So this week, we're upping the ante even more. We've got an absolute blinding sale. We've got some beautiful lambs that are sourced from a farmer in Boston Spa. Lamb is absolutely at its best at the minute. Good quality. It's had a good chance to get a bit of meat on it, a good chance to grow. These are really good quality. Farmed locally, Boston Spa in Yorkshire. We've got some cracking cuts, which I'm going to take through in a minute. I've got a beautiful bull from a farmer called Rosie Dunn at York. Rosie approached me at a sale at Selby. Would you consider having a go with one of mine prize bulls? And I took her up on offer, and I can tell you this, it's dressed out absolutely beautiful. If you know what you're talking about, if you know what you're looking at, you'll know that you're looking at absolute quality. So let me take you into the sale. This is gonna be a blinder. Give me 5 minutes of your time if you wanna buy a bit of quality, because this sale is special. As always, we'll start with the steak section. Last week, centre cut fillet steaks at just a £5 each, minimum 225 gram, 8 ounce, restaurant quality, absolutely pucker at £5 each. Have a look at them, see what you think. A lot of restaurants took us up on offer last week. Like I say, I only charge you the same as I charge a restaurant. I refuse to differentiate between the paying customer and the restaurant for no other reason than there's no reason. My price is my price, no matter who you are or what you're buying. The sirloins we've gone with this week, really good quality. Look at the marbling, look at a little bit of fat through it. Aberdeen Angus sirloin steaks. 4 for £15, 8 for 25. I can treat you at 8 for 25 on them. I've got some top quality rump steak, £3 in weight for £12.50. A great price on them. Rosie Dunn T-bone steak. So come out other side of this. Beautiful. Look at the little bit of finish of fat, coloration of the meat, really good soft. This is a limousine bull, absolutely beautiful. We've got right good conformation out of it, good centre cut fillets out of it. These will be quality T-bone steaks at $15.99. Trust me on that, you won't get any better than that. If you're looking to impress, get some of them. We've got some commercial ribeye steaks, 4 for 15, 8 for 25. Fillet steaks, I've done 2 signature fillet roasts. If you're looking to impress, or we've been asked by a few customers, bring back the signature fillet roast. I've done it for you, the $29.99, one with a garlic and salt and pepper finish, one with a garlic and herb finish, $29.99, limited number of them, there's only 10 of each. Top quality. The Chateaubriand's back, £12.50 on your Chateaus, minimum weight 600 grams. This week, on spending £100, you're gonna get a free Chateaubriand. A little bit of a date night for you and the wife, get kids to bed, Chateaubriand on fill, and you never know what'll happen next, you know what I'm saying? So keep yourself on that deal, £100, you're gonna get the ultimate, the best, the number one, the Chateaubriand on fill. We've got steak LaBeouf and Weeping Tiger at £5 a piece. I can't believe the old Weeping Tiger out, we love them. And then some sirloin and ribeye out of the Rosie Dunn bull. So these are a limited number of stock. These will come up as sold out very quickly. Minimum 350 gram steaks. See the difference? Same cut of meat, different animal. You see this? Absolute beautiful. Like me, nice, big, lean and muscular. What are you laughing for? Turn it in. So, ribeye steaks, £8.99. Sirloin steaks, $7.99. Both same weight, limited stock. If you want to try a bit of quality, something that's lean, soft, tender and smooth, try the Rosie Dunn ribeye or sirloin. I hope I've done this beast quality and credit to her. Really nice person, got on well with her at market, and we'll see how this one goes, and hopefully it'll be a relationship that we can keep building forward and keep going. We're going to do our best with it. Same with the chuck. So the chuck, braising steak, comes out of this area here. Beautiful and lean. You'll get some really nice braising steak out of that at £3 in weight for $10.99. Give it a try, see what you think on chuck steak. We've got the beautiful Boston Spa lamb steaks, £5 a piece, plain or minted. Look at coloration on them. Again, limited number of stock. If you're wanting just a leg of lamb, from Boston Spa lamb, $29.99. Seat shape on it, seat figure on it, beautiful. Good quality Yorkshire, locally sourced lamb. I've done a little bit of a twist on breast of lamb for you this week. A little miniature breast of lamb stuffed with a sage and onion stuffing. Dead simple, $3.99 a piece. Lamb chops, you're getting 8 for £10 on your beautiful Yorkshire lamb chops. Lamb shanks, $5.99. We've got some lamb rumps at $5.99 each. We've got the shanks plain or minted. Again, limited stock, they will sell out. Little lamb noisette, no stuffing. That's the sirloin of lamb. Again, local, straight out of these lambs. That piece of meat there is £10.99. Granted, seems like a lot of money, but that is the best of the best of the best. How you do that is just sear it off in pan, give it a real good sealing, season it up with a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, rosemary and mint, and then flash roast it for about, it's red hot oven, about 8 minutes. It'll be absolutely divine. You know, I'm not one of these butchers who likes to tell you, this piece of meat here should be 25 quid, give me $10.99 for it. All I like you to ask is compare the price, answer to everything's on Google, and maybe have a look at how much that'd cost you in a restaurant. Bring restaurant to home, real good quality. Barnsley chops, centre cut, fillet, sirloin, the best of the best, $4.99. Racks of lamb at $5.99, a rack being one of these. And again, how much is that going to cost you in a restaurant? And do you get that quality in a restaurant? I personally don't think, you know, this will sell out. We ain't got masses of them. I bought myself 20 odd lambs on Wednesday. These are really good quality, and I loved last week how you took me up on the niche pieces. We had some fantastic customers last week. Customers we love serving. Bennetts is about serving everybody from top to bottom. We've got something for everybody, and we refuse to charge you over the odds. I just refuse to do it. I want to make a little bit of money on a lot of people. I want to get people eating good quality meat, and that's what I'm about. So let's crack on with rest at sale, and let's keep going. Last week, I had an insane deal on mince. I can't do it quite as good as that, but I have got it on at £4 in weight for a tenner. Extra lean steak mince, or the Aldo's mince. For them who are new to the game, because we've got a lot of new customers coming week after week, it's extra lean steak mince, it's basil, it's garlic, it's Himalayan salt, and it's pepper, and it gives you almost a smell of like a pizzeria stroke Italian restaurant when you're cooking it. Trust me on that. I'm not trying to, it's not smell-o-vision, but I'm telling you, people love the Aldo's mince. We named it after my favourite Italian restaurant at Appley Bridge, Aldo's. Quality. Always reminds me of going there when I'm having that mince. The brisket, you might be wondering what this monster is. That's the brisket out of a Rosie Dumble. Absolute quality. That comes from here, look. Let me show you. That comes from down here, all boned out, rolled, trimmed, top quality. That's where your brisket comes from. We're gonna do a 1.5 kilo joint, which, because it's so wide, it's big, beautiful meat, really lean. A 1.5 kilo joint at $12.99. Take us up on the brisket, cook it nice and slow, it'll be out of this world. Very few of these. We've got about 10 of these. This is the rump picanha at $19.99. We've also got a Palace rib, or Jacob's ladder. Double rib, plenty of meat on it, off the Rosie Dumble. There's about 4 or 5 of them at $14.99. Hell of a joint for $14.99, give it a try. Swells in oven, it'd be really good. Beef short ribs, 4 for a tenner. Limited number of the beef short ribs, try them out. This is called Jewish fillet. This is out of, I'll show you where it comes from. This piece of meat comes from just under here, just back at shoulder blade, and it's an absolutely beautiful joint. Once cooking slower, granted, but there's only 2 of these, because there's only 2 in every cow. So have a look at that at $15.99. You do it really slow like you would brisket. It's lovely, it's lean, it's quality. Let's crack on with rest at sale. Shin beef. Everybody likes a bit of shin. If you know what you do, if you know what I'm talking about, you'll know. Shin beef, slow cooker, makes for a really nice stew. £3 in weight for $10.99. Again, limited number, it's off the bull. See what you think, absolutely quality. I'm gonna really enjoy butchering the rest of that. I enjoyed doing it this far, but it's top quality is this. Whilst we were at Selby, we also bought some lovely pigs. Farmed in Pocklington, really good farmer. Gilt pigs, which means the female. So, bit of a twist on them this week. The pork pockets come back last week. They were stuffed with apple sauce and they had the apple and sage glaze. This week, I'm gonna do the same thing. What I'm gonna call it is a pork pocket hog roast. So it's exactly the same thing, but it's got sage and onion stuffing in the middle, a crust of crackling on outside of it, and it's stuffed also with the pork, apple and sage. So that's got stuffing inside it, it's got crackling, and it's also finished with the apple and sage. You went mental for them last week. Pork pockets haven't been on for a bit, but then we're gonna call them the pork pocket hog roast, sage and onion, apple and pork with crackling. Do it right in oven, flash roast it to start with, then turn it down so it's cooked all the way through, so it's quite thick, and you'll have a really exquisite piece of meat for £3.99. You know, I mean, a treat you, not cheat you. I'll never do it to you. Try any fancy farm shop, they're going to be charging you something like £6.99 for that, I would have thought. Right, the shoulders, we've done a bit of a twist with the shoulders from these pigs. We've done it with a sausage meat, sage and onion stuffing, beautiful little joints, minimum 1.5 kilos, and we're charging you £8.99 a piece. Beautiful piece of meat, cook it nice and slow, you won't go wrong with them, beautiful. Right, the pork chops, see how it's got this lovely finish of fat, beautiful big tomahawk pork chops, plain or with the sage and apple glaze, which people loved last week, at 5 for £10. Pork butts, beautiful for smoking, pulled pork, barbecue or plain, £7.99. And then I've got leg of pork with the exact same sausage meat and stuffing inside them at a tenner a joint. Again, 1.5 kilo. You can't really go wrong with them. All scored up, beautiful gilt pigs, locally sourced. See what you think of them. I've even got a very, very limited number. What do you think these are? Pig's cheeks. Pig's cheeks, £2.99 each. When they're gone, and when they're gone, with none, because we've only got so many. Try them, we haven't had them on sale before, but I thought I'd try it. It's nose to tail butchery. This is what we're going down. This is the avenue we want to take. This is what my passion is. This is what I like doing. So this is how it's going to be from now on. So, Yorkshire legs of lamb, £13.99, half Yorkshire legs of lamb. I've done a bit of a signature twist with the shoulders. I've done some minted with a mutton and lamb mince inside them that's all minted up with garlic infused with garlic and herbs. The £12.99 a joint. They'll be absolutely beautiful if you slow roast them. If you're into pork, have a look at the whole legs of pork. Now there's going to be an option on there for cut and bagged or boned and rolled. £25 for a whole leg of pork. We can have it cut and bagged, being cut into three, put into 3 separate joints, or you can have it boned and rolled, which is pretty easy to cut yourself. 25 quid, try the locally sourced whole legs of pork. These are new. These, you know, people have gone absolutely mental for proper doners. Well, proper doners are made with lamb and beef. These are 100% locally sourced Yorkshire lamb doner kebabs. They're not glazed for a simple reason. They've got a hint of chilli, they've got mint, they've got mixed herbs, they've got garlic, and they've got kofka mix in there. They're absolutely exquisite. They're £7.99. The reason they're dearer is because when we make the other kebabs, the beef levels out the price of the lamb. These ones are pure 100% Yorkshire lamb proper doners. Give them a try. They're priced correctly. They're £7.99 a piece, and I think they'll be absolutely exquisite. So a little bit of a twist. Yorkshire lamb, Bennetts proper doner, 100% lamb. See how they go. Like I said, I've just tried it. I'm always thinking of new things for you, and we've got to keep this interesting, haven't we? Else you don't want to be happing on for me every Sunday morning. We're not new for you, so it's my job to keep it coming. Half loins of pork, crackling on, £10 a joint. Went crazy last week. Top side joints. Minimum 1 kilo, 1 to 1.2 kilo, £10 a joint. Half legs of New Zealand lamb. These are New Zealand, that's the Yorkshire, this is the New Zealand. These are £12.50 a joint. These are new. Well, not new, but I just haven't had them on for a while. Beef cheeks. beef cheeks. Cook them nice and slow. Limited number. I think they'll sell out really quick, so they tend to be really popular on a lot of restaurants' menus nowadays. 3 beef cheeks for £10. It's a pretty reasonable price. There's no reason to charge you anymore. And again, I'd judge it against restaurant price, not anybody else's price. So all I try to do is my own job. We're only trying to be better than ourselves every week. Nobody else. We're not interested in what other people are doing at Bennetts. We concentrate on what we're doing and looking after you, the customer. If you want to go on the carvery deal this week, which saves you a bit of money, you're getting a joint of topside, you're getting a stuffed shoulder of pork and a half New Zealand leg of lamb. The carvery deal, have a Sunday carvery at home for only £25. So, onto a bit of marination and barbecue. It's going to be a cracking weekend next weekend. Football's on, England. Hopefully by the time this is ahead of 1. But let's have a look at what we've got in barbecue and a little bit of rest at section for you. Chicken skewers, they went crazy for them last week. The 6 for a £5. Salt and pepper, piri, smoky barbecue or Chinese glazed. Filled up with chicken, 6 for a £5. You can't go wrong. Diced beef, £3 in weight for a tenner. Diced pork, £4 in weight for a tenner. Diced lamb, £11 a kilo. And I've got a cracking deal on some diced chicken at £5 in weight. £5 in weight for a tenner. If you're doing batch cooking, if you're into your training, get on the diced chicken. It's a one-time offer. It's a little bit of a deal I've got for you. Pork spare rib chops out of the shoulder. Lovely sweet meat, also known as pork ribeyes at some places. 6 for a tenner. See what you think on them. Right, steak Canadians, £3 in weight for 12 quid. Pork loins, 6 for a £5. If you have a deal on every single one, it's 18 for a tenner. Smoky barbecue, plain or garlic butter. 18 pieces of meat for £10 there. That's not a price. It's in what they call in our game a sacrifice. Piri chickens last week. I had an unbelievable bog-off deal on them. I was sick at sight of them by the end of the week, but I can't do them at exactly that price, but they're still on special offer. You know I always try to look after you. Special offer on them this week is, believe it or not, 5 half piri chicken Nando's for a £5. Keep going on them. 5 for a £5. Whatever price is good for me, it's good for you. I tell you, I'd never keep a price high when it doesn't need to be. If I get it some at right money, so do you. Now these are new. Tandoori chicken leg quarters, oyster cuts. One little bone there, one little bone there. You haven't got the bone around the bottom. They're nice, they're big, they're meaty. They're 5 for a £5. Have a go on them. Tandoori chicken quarters at 5 for £5. 2 for 1 deal this week. Because we're the new and we're introducing them, we'll get you into the tandoori legs, the chicken. So the 5 for a £5. Obviously, you're going to get 10 for £5. What a deal that is. And also, I'm going to do you the same thing on the steak Canadians, which are proving really popular. If you're going to have a steak Canadian, let's have a proper one. 1.2 kilo of £12.50. You're going to get 2 for 1 on them as well. 2 cracking deals. Have a think about it. See which you want. Might have both. Gammon steaks, 4 for a tenner. Hunter's chicken and garlic kebabs, 3 for a £5. You know how it works with them. We daren't not have them on. Salt and pepper chicken wings. Not had these on for a while. Tandoori chicken wings with 2 lots. They're £3 in weight for a £5. Just a little bit of a stocking filler, something a bit different. Chicken fillets, 10 for a tenner. I've got plain. I've got a Mexican cota, which isn't for barbecue and it's more for doing in the oven. It's a breadcrumb based one. I've also got a lemon, garlic and chili glazed one. These are brand Spire new, so you're getting 10 for 10. If you want to go on alt lot and you're doing a bit of batch cooking, maybe you're doing a bit of training, you're into your white meat, you get 30 for £25. 30 for 25 quid. Bit of a deal for you. The steak patties, 350 gram and Big Ben burgers, same burger, but just with a red chili glaze on a garlic butter floret. I recommend doing these, baking them off in the oven. They're very, very thick, unless you like a burger medium rare, which is coming more popular, I'll be honest with you. So, they're 4 for 10, or I've got the 6-ounce Angus steak burgers at 6 for a tenner. Stir fry, £4 in weight for a tenner. Piri or salt and pepper this week for you. I've got the belly ribs, £4 in weight for a tenner. Chinese or salt and pepper. We've got the racks, Chinese, salt and pepper, or smoky barbecue this week, £7.50 a rack. That's just the piece of chuck from the braising steak from the Rosie Dunn Bull. And then we've got proper donners, salt and pepper, garlic, or Alabama. We've got the gyros kebabs, which are the red chili glaze, which is salt and pepper, or the Jamaica jerk. Anyway around, 2 for £10. We've got Robert Pearson whole sirloins, absolute blinders, minimum 6 kilo at $89.99. Have a try, see what you think. Go sending a lot of them now, a lot of restaurants buying them, One thing you didn't take me up on as much last week, and if you're a fillet steak lover, trust me on this. Trust me on this. If you don't like it, we'll sort it out. But I'm telling you, these fillets are really, really good quality fillets. They're a lot bigger. They're a fine fillet for $39.99. Had a lot of restaurants buying them, not so much public. But I'm telling you, if you like fillet steak, I'd never lie to you. I want your business. I want to retain your business. Last week, 93% of customers were returning customers to Bennetts. So we've got to be doing something right. We want your business. We want you to recommend us to friends. This is a long game. It's not just something for pandemic. And by how you stuck by me last week, you know, it just goes to show that, you know, we're doing something right. So $39.99 on your fillets. 4 kilo tubs of chicken fillet, £20. There's 4 kilo in them. The other ones were 5 kilo. The price of chicken fillet has gone up. I'm not going to lie to you, but I'm also not going to tell you it's a 5 kilo one when it's 4. 4 kilo chicken fillet at £20. That's what it is. Whole pork loins, 20 quid. A great selection on sausages. A great selection on sausages at 3 for 10. We've got the butty bacon at 3 packs for a tenner, and I've also got the dry cured 2 kilo packs at $11.99. I just want to thank you all for listening to me this week. It's been a cracking week. I'm looking forward to seeing the orders come through on this sale. It's beautiful quality meat. Keep in the club. This is what it's all about. Thanks for listening and have a fantastic week.